Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about two special ingredients. They're like super special to me. I love them because of what they do to my skin. All right, so I really wanted to talk more so about tranexamic acid. I'm going to be like not really comparing them, but I'm going to be talking about alpha arbutin at the same time, but I really want to focus mainly on tranexamic acid. Alright, and basically the tranexamic acid that the inculate sells, because the ordinary they don't have a tranexamic acid. Alright, so I've been using this for the past like 3 months, and I don't use this by itself. I use it with other ingredients, or as you can tell, I use it with the alpha arbutin, and I was also using it with this. This is the Make Prem Radiance Boosting C Capsule Serum. This has a Poncerus Trifoliata C. It's a dark spot serum. Alright, and let me just say first, this dark spot serum, it has vitamin C derivative. It has beta arbutin, which is just like a weakened form of alpha arbutin. It has like tranexamic acid and other brightening ingredients. So this is what this particular serum includes. Alright, and then this one now, this has tranexamic acid and some other little ingredients for hydration, I think. Yeah, but mainly like tranexamic acid. And then the alpha arbutin now, it has 2% arbutin plus hyaluronic acid. Alright, good. So we are going to be focusing mainly on this. Alright, so you might ask, what is tranexamic acid? So it is a synthetically derived amino acid, like it's from like lysine. Lysine basically helps with renewing the skin, wound healing and so forth, and it also increases the collagen level in your skin. So you know that when your skin is, when you have a lot of when you have increased collagen, it means that your skin is going to be a little bit more radiant. It's going to heal faster. It's going to look better overall, just elastin and all of the good stuff that a lot of us we want to, you know, to have. And tranexamic acid, in doing so, it actually helps with pigmentation, so wound healing and so forth. It's going to help with pigmentation. So it means that it's going to be a tyrosinase inhibitor. It means that the melanin cell, it's going to help to reduce that. And how the tranexamic acid basically works, it works by taking care of your scar. So it works to actually treat your post-acne marks or your post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, the hyperpigmentation that comes from getting like a pimple and so forth, or pustule, or whatever you get that comes in the form of a bump on your face, and then sometimes it can result in a dark spot and so forth. This actually helps with the wound healing process. So if it's helping with wound healing, it means that it's going to help your skin to renew itself. It's going to help your skin to boost, increase in the collagen level. It's going to decrease the amount of melanin that the skin produces, and this is the reason why this is a hyperpigmentation treatment. It helps to reduce hyperpigmentation, all right, over constant usage. So during the period that I use the tranexamic acid, what I really found out is that the tranexamic acid is not like an ingredient that's going to work fast. So if you expect it to work fast, it's not going to work fast. As I said before, alpha arbutin is basically the same thing as tranexamic acid. The only thing is alpha arbutin is actually derived from hydroquinone. It means that alpha arbutin is a safe alternative for hydroquinone, and alpha arbutin actually takes a couple of weeks, between 6 to maybe 12 weeks to work, depending on your skin type or depending on the scar that or the darkness that you're trying to brighten. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is how long it takes to work, and this actually reduces the melanin cell, or it inhibits the melanin cell, so it prevents it from populating, the melanin cell from populating. So this is how this is how alpha arbutin actually works. Tranexamic acid works by healing the wound, helping to heal the wound, to increase the collagen. So as a result, it will decrease pigmentation. All right, so when comparing both of these, I think that they both have similar characteristics in terms of they're not ingredients, even though they're working to treat hyperpigmentation, they won't work fast. You are not going to expect, or you're not going to see like dramatic improvements, like use it today and then next week you just all your pigmentation gone. No, it's not like that. These ingredients are not like that. This is supposed to take between 6 to maybe 18 weeks, 6 to 16 weeks to work, the tranexamic acid. And it's the same thing with the alpha arbutin. Okay, I would say the alpha arbutin works a little bit, and I don't want to say faster because it doesn't work fast per se, but I think that you can see improvement a little bit faster with the alpha arbutin as opposed to the tranexamic acid. But does it mean that this is better than this? No, they're actually the same, to be honest. Like, yeah, they take a long time to work. But what I would say, when I was mixing both of them together, I think that it increases the brightening powers. So when I started using the tranexamic acid, I was like, maybe I should use the tranexamic acid alone. But then I was thinking to myself, what if I put my alpha arbutin, or pair my alpha arbutin with it? When I paired my alpha arbutin with it, I noticed that it was helping to actually decrease the little pigmentation that I was, you know, having. And it just helps to just give me an overall brightening effect. So I think that if you pair them both with the tranexamic acid and the alpha arbutin together, it will increase the brightening effects on your skin. Alright, as I said before, even if you use both of them together, you won't get dramatic brightening effects. You know what I'm saying? Or effect. Or you won't get a dramatic brightening effect. Alright, and the question is, what if you just buy a product with both, with alpha arbutin and tranexamic acid? I'm not really sure how they are formulated when you apply or put them into the same formula. I don't know like the scientific formulation and how it works and all of that, but I know that this one product, Make Prem Dark Spot Serum, it has both of them, tranexamic acid, vitamin C derivative, and it has beta arbutin. Okay, and while using this, I think it works, but guess what, it doesn't work faster than this. You won't see dramatic improvements with the Make Prem Dark Spot Serum, even though it has tranexamic acid, vitamin C derivative, and arbutin or beta arbutin. So I think that these ingredients, these two ingredients, tranexamic acid and arbutin or alpha arbutin, they take the same amount of time to work. You know what I'm saying? And if you want a brightening option or brightening alternative for alpha arbutin, you can try tranexamic acid. But guess what? You can actually use both of them together to increase your brightening effects, or the brightening effects. You know what I'm saying? So I think these two ingredients are staple in my skincare routine. This is currently finished. It was in my May skincare. It's now finished. The alpha arbutin is currently going to be in my June skincare. I'm going to share all of that information in the next video. But the alpha arbutin, I have another bottle, got another bottle, and this I'm going to get another bottle and to continue using it to see how, you know, to continue using it basically, because I've only used both of them together for like 3 months. All right, but they were very good, and I really enjoyed using this too. Yes, really enjoyed using this too. And yeah, that's pretty much it for alpha arbutin. If you are thinking of getting tranexamic acid, it's going to be the same as like alpha arbutin. Alpha arbutin might work a little bit faster, but not really faster, because both of them are going to take basically 6 to 12 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, 8 to 16 weeks. It just depends on your skin type, and it depends on the level of brightening that you want, but expect them to work slow but steady. All right, and if you have severe darkness, yes, as I was saying, if you have severe darkness, like I think that you're going to need something a little bit stronger, so I would recommend going to like a dermatologist or somebody, or get a prescription, something prescribed, something a little bit more potent. But as I've been saying, you can check the link to the right of your screen to like check the video out that I describe, or where I showed you a lot of pictures of how my skin was and what it is currently, and you will see how it works. You know what I'm saying? How alpha arbutin work, and in the same way tranexamic acid, this is the same way they work, to just give you that overall glow. But as I said before, if you want something a little bit brighter, go to your doctor, let them prescribe something a little bit brighter. And for example, I don't really like hydroquinone, but sometimes I don't really like that ingredient and I don't really use it in my skincare, mainly because of just the nature and just the, you know, it's just a little bit like finicky, so I don't really want to go there. But sometimes, you know, people have a lot of like really severe darkness, mainly because of maybe a wound, mainly because of for example, some people go out in the sun a lot. Like sometimes I am prone to like liver spot, like sun, what do you call it again, sunspots. I get some sunspots sometimes, yes, if I am out in the sun for an extended period of time and I don't reapply my sunscreen, I get sunspots. So I like to have something that works to actually treat it. But the thing is, with these ingredients, you have to wear a sunscreen. If you don't wear a sunscreen, you're going to literally damage your skin, like seriously. You have to wear a sunscreen. If you don't wear a sunscreen, you're going to literally damage your skin, one, and you're going to make it hard for your skin to actually see major improvements, if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, if that's what you're looking for. So I would recommend wearing a sunscreen if you're using any brightening serum, and I would also recommend using it in the evenings. And if you want, you know, to really brighten your skin, I would recommend just going to a doctor and let them prescribe something for your skin. But as I said before, tranexamic acid, alpha arbutin are not going to be the ingredients that give you dramatic brightening, but they will work over a period of time, maybe between like 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks, as I said before. And they're not going to be the ingredient that is going to cause your skin. Let me explain this. They're not the type of ingredients that's going to cause your skin to go back or to get worse. You know what I'm saying? Like if you stop I think a lot of people were asking about the alpha arbutin. If you stop using the alpha arbutin, will my skin get darker, or do I have to depend on alpha arbutin for the brightening effects? Like with skincare, if you stop using your skincare, if you stop taking care of your skin, you're gonna get acne, your skin is going to increase in texture, and then you're just going to be exposed to just the external environment. It's the same thing if you're using a brightening serum or something to brighten your skin, not to lighten, to brighten your skin, and you stop using it. It's not that you're gonna get dark, or you're gonna get your spots are going to get dark or whatever. It just means that you're not gonna see the brightening effects that you were seeing before. All right, you won't see that. Some ingredients, for example, like hydroquinone, like I think this is like backed by just the research and so forth. Sometimes a lot of people use it and then like you see improvement after 1 week, and if they stop using it, it just makes their skin, or it just increases the melanin production, especially if you're outdoors and so forth and not wearing the sunscreen and so forth that you are supposed to be wearing. It's going to just increase the pigmentation on your skin, and some people can experience like liver spots and just age spots and just hyperpigmentation that looks maybe worse than what they had before. So that is one of the side effects of using like a brightening serum like hydroquinone. Like not a lot of people experience this, but some people might experience this. But with alpha arbutin and those these ingredients, you're not going to really experience that type of, you know, dramatic side effect. Does it mean that you shouldn't wear your SPF, or does it mean that if you stop using it you're still going to see the same brightening effect? No, it means that your skin is going to, it's not going to be so bright. So you just need to continue using your skincare, and it doesn't mean that if you stop using alpha arbutin and you're still using your little like vitamin C and so forth, niacinamide, that can also help. You know what I'm saying? Those ingredients can also help. And other things in your skincare routine that includes brightening ingredients are going to help. You know what I'm saying? But basically, if you just stop using alpha arbutin and just stop with your skincare, you know that your skincare is going to go back to zero. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to just be consistent with your skincare routine. If you realize that a product is working for you, continue using it. And if you decide that you don't want to use this, you can find other brightening ingredients. But you know that if you just stop your skincare routine, then your skin is just going to go back to looking old. Remember that we age every day, so it's not going to, your skin is not going to be better than the day before. You know what I'm saying? It's going to age, basically. Not that nothing is wrong with aging, it's just going to age. So you always have to make sure that you are consistent with your skincare. Just the same, you have to take a shower. If you don't take a shower, you're going to smell bad. And then if a next day come and you still don't shower, you're going to smell bad from the day before plus this like today. And if you don't bathe for like a week, you're going to have the scent or the stinky smell from last week towards this week or towards the end of this week. You know what I'm saying? So skincare is just something that you need to be consistent with. If you start it, be consistent with it. It's going to be a part of you until the day you die, basically. Okay, but this is it for my video. I like the tranexamic acid, will purchase and so forth. I would love to try another brand of tranexamic acid, but overall I think that it's this basically it works it works the same way that alpha arbutin works, pretty much. All right, but this is it for me. Hope you enjoy this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and leave a comment if you have any questions or concerns or anything. Just leave them in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so see you in the next one. Bye.